Welcome by Pyanodons 70 hours walkthrough base tour. Today we come close to the basic circuit boards. Almost full. Where we end last time, that was this. It was not yet finished that time, our last tour. Now it's finished. This is how we made on an inefficient way fiber. But this is the only recipe available. Wood we convert in fiber, and of course ours 10 wood, and we get only 2 raw fiber. So that is very inefficient. We need this, by the way, to make formica, because that is where I work on. Another ingredient for the formica is this. That is formaldehyde. And formaldehyde we made from copper with methane. And if you see the other tour, methane is a product made from moondrops. And that happened here. We extend this also already. And here is the process for the moondrops in methane. Moondrop seeds, we would say. Okay. Then the next step is the formica. The formica is made from tart wood, treated wood, sap, raw fiber, and the formaldehyde. This one is creosote. Treated wood we made from wood with creosote. That is a little bit bottleneck, because that is why we need the basic circuit boards so desperate. Because then we can make valves and we can control the gases and the liquids, and that make it much more efficient. Now I have to void everything, or I have to keep everything, and then we can do something in the middle. We can stay it on 80%, and everything will exceed 80%. We can void, and the rest we keep. Okay, the circuit boards have we here, and here we go to the printed circuit substrate tier 1. Simple is the steam formica with the copper and vacuum. Now vacuum, that is a vacuum pump, that is this one. Formica runs slow right now, of course, because we treat the wood. So, yeah, treating wood is very slow. Okay, then I show you what we are doing. This one we had already last time. We work backward, forward. That doesn't matter if you work from here to here or from here to here. As long as you have my system in it, that you don't forget things, it's okay. Because this one we had already, the vacuum tubes we have already. This one we just made now. And now we go to the high power resistor. The high power resistor is coke, glass, and tin. Now, all ingredients we have only to combine them in the right machine. That happen here, and we get high power resistor. The next is air core conductors, inductors, but that we made a long time ago. Just that is, we don't have to do nothing about it. The ceramic capacitors, the next one. The ceramic capacitors is this one. That's ceramic with zinc. The tin. How we get ceramic? Ceramic we get from clay with coke. How we get clay? Clay we get in a clay pit with steam. Show you. This is one clay pit with steam, and we make clay. This is the first step. Yeah. The second step is the clay, dus with the coke, and we make ceramic. The all things go on the bus because we need it for later purpose also. En dan krijgen we het. The ceramic with a little tin plate, and we get ceramic capacitors. Yes. And then we find out we have a little bit setback, because we have to make the batteries. Yeah, batteries is this recipe: cellulose, zinc, copper, salina water, and a little sugar. Now, how we make the salina? Because this cellulose we made already. Where is the cellulose, by the way? The cellulose we made already a long time ago. This is lime, it's not cellulose. Where is the cellulose? Cellulose is also made from wood, by the way. I forgot where cellulose is. Even kijken jongens, cellulose. Dus this. En waarom is dat daar? Cellulose. We use that for more for. Oh, we use that for the basic substrate, remember? We made that for the basic substrate, and that is for the pipe science. Dus don't mind this. Cellulose is dus wood combined with limestone, and we made it a long time ago because that is already a long time ago we made the basic substrate. Okay, just don't mind that, we have that one on the belt. I walk a little bit backwards where we are in the story. We need dus the, what I was telling. Oh, we need this one, the batteries. We go for the batteries now. And the batteries need only burning assemblers, but is no problem of course. We need cellulose, but we have already. We need zinc. Zinc we have a little, because we made a little bit from salt. But that is not enough, so we have now to harvest a patch with zinc ore and melted and mixing plate. And we need copper, what is no problem also, and salina water. And now comes that salina water was an easy recipe made from stone with water, and that is no more. Right now the most efficient way to make salina water is from tar, which is expensive, but okay. We get well a lot of side products what we can use, and that is salt, for example, 6 pieces, and thaling. Thaling we have to blow away right now, but later on we need it for next mix. I know, by experience. Flue gas, now that I always blow that away. We have to use that also for another recipe, I know, but that is not worth to store that. And I get salina water. Yeah. The problem is we need that in a quenching tower. En daar komt het, a quenching tower, we need concrete. And for concrete, I select this recipe. The problem is this recipe is not working. I made here this one, the rich clay I make. This is a rich clay facility. Kijk, we make rich clay. Here, and flue gas, and carbon dioxide, and last byproduct, aromatics. So I made this, I thought, for nothing. For the concrete. But I find out you cannot make concrete like that. I don't know, that recipe is not existing at all. But what I told you, we need a zinc plate. And a zinc plate, to harvest zinc ore, need zo'n mining wait, this one, fluid mining drill. The fluid mining drill needs aromatics. So this is a very useful recipe now, only for the aromatics. Together with another one, by the way, but I can explain that later. Because aromatics is made from two things. From light oil, which we produce by making coke from pitch. This is a side product, and I blow it away right now, but now we're going to use that for aromatics and harvest the zinc ore. We get gasoline. I have to blow away right now. I can do nothing with it, but that is very useful later in the future. Ja, oké. De concrete. Dus de concrete, daar ging het om. This is not working, dus we need another recipe. And this is the recipe is not available, and this is the recipe we're going to use. Lime. So we have to make first a lime. How we make lime? Go with limestone. Coke, limestone, and we get lime, and we get carbon dioxide in return, which we can use. This is the, I'm lucky because we need sand and we need gravel. Gravel that needs stone, and we have a stone patch. Then I start harvesting. I separate the stone from the kerogen. The stone I put in a crusher and I get gravel. And I make another line and stone also in the crusher and the gravel, and I fill it, put it after the make gravel in another crusher, and we make sand. Running, up and running. This is the factory for the concrete. Excuse. Concrete. You see it's overloaded full already, and I feed it on kerogen also, the burner. Lime, gravel, sand and water. That do the trick. I use loaders because you need so many. You need 10 sand and 10 gravel in a half second. Now I never can accomplish that, of course, with an inserter. And zeker not a burning inserter. So I can extend this if I like, by the way, it is stylable. Okay, and now we can make the quench tower. And these are the quench tower. And you see, I blow away everything. I avoid this. The tali, I have to use that later, but now not. This one also I avoid. I don't know where the void is. The void is here. And only the saline water. This is the section of the batteries already, but we run out of zinc plate. That's why we have to harvest this to produce a zinc plate. Yes? Clear? The recipe is the zinc, cellulose, zinc, copper and saline water. And it is feeding right now. En dat moet veranderen. Dit moet have to be changed. Okay, you have to fix that. You have to do that because it is too expensive. It have to run on raw coal or any kind, but not on cellulose. There is too expensive for it. And you cannot control it on another way, by the way. Only to remove it and to wait that there is another fuel coming inside, others than different than kerosene. cellulose. It can take sometimes 1 or 2 times, but for the end, in the end, because we don't like to burn the cellulose, and it is too expensive, really. Where was I? I don't know another way to do this, to control this. Je grab gewoon something what is available on fuel. It's not selective. You can avoid this by first add the fuel inserters and then the cellulose inserters. So you force him then to grab the fuel and not the cellulose for fuel. Now the last one. The last. Okay. Another way to make what I told you already, aromatics, is with light oil. And I remove the void valve for the light oil, so we can produce some. We have already some, you see. And I void the gasoline, because the gasoline I don't know what to do with it right now. Het gaat puur om de aromatics. Here, down, we are lucky, so in the neighborhood, we have a patch with zinc. And here we're gonna harvest dus the zinc ore. And that needs the aromatics, what I told you, and fuel, and I use the fuel, of course, from the any kind of fuel, by the way, but I use most of it right now for the kerogen, because we have to get rid of the kerogen here. I made, by the way, a special line, special belt on the bus for fuel, and that is a mixture. That's what is most available on kerogen, coal dust, coal, and there's the latest priority. If there is nothing else anymore, then we add coal on the bus. There was nog another fuel, coal dust, kerogen. I think there was another one. Raw coal. Yeah, raw coal. That is the last option. Here you see the three. This coal dust, the gray one. Kerogen is the darker one, and the black ones, that is coal, raw coal. Yes, that's what we burn now. Okay, you see we produce already a few batteries, but we run out of, here are the batteries on the bus, by the way. We run out of zinc plate. Kijk, hier zijn de batteries. So, if my patch starts running with zinc ore, I can melt it and I can feed it for the batteries. After that, I can make with chip shooters. I will make chip shooters, and these are the ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients. So we have to combine that. This has to be a separate belt, this one also. That was a trick to combine that, because you have to do it horizontal and vertical, otherwise you have no space in it. But I have to find out that, and we find out for sure. And then we have our first printed, this one. Simple circuit boards, finally. and then open a world because we can make rails, we can make inserters, electric inserters. Not yet, by the way, because we need first duralin, and duralin we made from in smelters, and smelters need also here very simple circuit boards, and we can make automated screeners, which is very efficient, next efficient recipe for making copper. Instead of melting, we can convert the copper into grade 1 and grade 2, and so let's start something, make progress in this game. Yeah, I like to thank everyone for watching my tour base. Please subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next tour base. And take care of yourself.